As you know, digital products are my favorite thing to cover and discuss on this page. And what I want to do is I want to go out and find 10 different digital products that have made over $10,000 per month. Now, the best part about this list that I put together is that it's been done in a variety of ways. Some of them are memberships with reoccurring payments. Some of these are just little digital products that they're selling for like $47. Some are through Etsy, some are through Facebook ads. And so, what I want to show you is that there is real opportunity out there. Now, obviously, hopefully, you understand that you're not going to go from 0 to 10K in 2 days or 2 weeks. It's something that's going to take consistency and persistence, but it's something that anybody can do if you're willing to be consistent, be persistent, and be willing to learn and evolve over time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these 10 digital products that make at least 10K per month. Now, in full transparency, I don't know any of these people. I don't know how much they're spending on like ads or some of the other stuff. I would just know that if you just crunch the numbers, you can see it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. The first one that I wanted to show you is actually from Patreon. And if you don't know, Patreon is essentially where you can build online communities. And this one is called If Books Could Kill. As you can see here through this website, they have 47,000 paying members. Now it says the estimated earnings is between $132,000 and $328,000 per month, right? And if we look at this, they actually have different tiers of membership. So you can get paid, make money every single month with more information. And with a membership, you're essentially just creating more content for an exclusive group of people. And it's something literally anybody can do. But if we close out of here and we scroll down, you can kind of get an idea of what they're talking about, right? So these are all videos. I don't even believe that they are showing up on camera. But Michael Hobbs and Peter discuss the airport bestsellers that captured our hearts and ruined our minds. So, I mean, this is a Patreon about books. But, what's really cool is you can go search Patreons based on niche and you can get an idea of the ones that are doing well. And their memberships start at $4 a month and go all the way up to $12, which is a really simple thing that you can do. You come up with a niche, an area where you want to create content or just yap about stuff, as they say, and just be consistent. You're probably going to have to do a little bit of work to pull people in, whether it's social media. I always prefer and recommend start with social media and then use paid ads to help accelerate. You can start with social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. It really doesn't matter. But If Books Could Kill is a good place to start. That is number one. Number two is Microsoft Excel. I always like to talk about boring, old, stupid Microsoft Excel. Because people will say, well, Alston, who's willing to pay for Microsoft Excel? Millions of people. And in fact, I actually sold a quick start guide, like a little mini course through Facebook ads, Microsoft Excel. But look at this. This guy, he is using he's using his YouTube channel to drive traffic to his course that he's selling for just $29.99. And his course is only 2 hours long. And what's really great about this is if you think about it, he is creating content. So Excel tutorial for beginners, right? He's got over 4 million subscribers. It took time to do that. But the first thing that he has here is learn Excel in just 2 hours. Now, again, all of this information is free on YouTube. But the reason why people pay for courses is to accelerate the learning. They don't want to have to, they like the organization. Usually the problem with YouTube is that the information's scattered and it's not all contained in one video. Sometimes it's not logical, it's out of order. But this guy here, Kevin, has put together a logical step-by-step course to help people make money or help people learn Microsoft Excel. Now, when you're thinking about your digital product, think about how it can save people time, save people money, help them make more money, or help them avoid frustration. And most times people want to learn Microsoft Excel so that they can get a better job or maintain the job that they have or get a promotion, something like that. And if you understand that dynamic, if you can help people do 2 of those 3 things, they'll buy from you. If you can help people do all 3 of those things, help them save time, help them make more money and avoid frustration, they will buy from you. Okay. But I always like to point out boring, old, stupid Microsoft Excel anytime I see it. And he's not the only one. There is a course. There's a guy over on TikTok. I wish I could remember his name, but he has a course on Microsoft Excel where he's walking people through the process. And he actually built out a mailing list where he's getting the names and emails. And so he's doing very well as well. Next is Canva. Canva is free, right? You would think, who's going to pay for free stuff? Who's going to pay to learn about Canva when it's free? But this guy, he is bring your own laptop. You can see here, he has 773,000 subscribers. And again, don't get hung up on the subscriber count, right? It takes weeks, months, years to build this out. But what he's doing is he's offering a course, a membership, where he's doing $840 a month or $58.80 per month. And what you're getting, if we scroll down here, is you can see you're getting access to all of these different courses. You're getting access to certificates of achievement and expert support and community activities. You can see he's got a number of courses here that are going to help people. For example, I am a content creator. I use Premiere Pro all day and night. And if I can make content or edit content faster, that's something that I would consider buying. But don't sleep on just because you're offering something for free. And he's not the only one. There's a membership. There is a membership over on. There's a male and female combo over on YouTube. Hopefully, I can find it really quick, where they actually have a membership through YouTube where they are teaching Microsoft Excel. Let me see if I can find it, because I did a video on it. I believe I can't find it, of course. The one time I can't actually find it, but I know for a fact because they are in the thumbnail. Anyway, skip it. We'll come back to it. But I know for a fact that they're actually making money with just a Canva membership where they're giving away, including the membership, they're giving away templates and support and all of that good stuff. All right, so now I want to jump over to Etsy, and these people are making money with planners and vision boards. And the way that I did the math on this is they have 105,000 sales over 4 years. I assume the average sale was about $3. You can see that sometimes they have sales. They might actually be making a little bit more. But the good thing with Etsy, the good and bad with Etsy, is that the traffic is already being sent to you, right? You just have to identify an opportunity, and these people are actually in London. You just have to identify an opportunity and create a bunch of planners or whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be planners. It could be stickers, right? If we just typed in stickers, we look for digital stickers, downloadable stickers, digital stickers, 3,000, 42,000 sales in a year and a half with all sorts of stuff. But you can come over to Etsy and type in like Notion, and you're going to see people are selling Notion planners and templates. Let's look at this one, Planners Collective. These people have over 139,000 sales over 6 years on Etsy, but you can essentially do this too. There's no reason why you can't do this, right? It takes consistency, it takes persistence, and it takes a little bit of trial and error. Most often, and nobody's going to tell you this, most often, the first idea that you have isn't going to work. So you're going to have to pivot, adjust, realign, reimagine, but it can work if you keep showing up every single day. If you commit to learning and developing and getting better, it will work for you. Now let's go over to Facebook. I found a Facebook ad. I could use this ad, but I found a Facebook ad where this guy's running Facebook ads to marketers and online coaches and consultants, where instead of doing a video sales letter or doing a huge marketing push to get people upgraded, he's saying, and jumping on sales calls, he's saying all I have to do is a simple video. And then he sells them for $5. Now, the way that he does it is that he has a sales funnel. So he'll start off with a $5 product, and then once you buy, he'll offer you something else to help you solve your problem faster or easier. But then throughout the process, let's say you watch his course or video, whatever it is, he's going to offer you a high ticket opportunity on the back end. But you can see here, 9 clients at $8,000 each. You do the math. and he's claiming that he's getting these results for other people. But you can do this for Facebook ads. And one of the benefits of using Facebook ads is that you don't have to waste time trying to get discovered organic, because organic takes longer, right? There's pros and cons. There's trade-offs to each. If you go organic, you're not spending any money. You have a tighter, closer relationship with your audience, but it takes longer. However, if you run paid advertisement like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram ads, you can get results quicker. So, you're kind of skipping the line, but you don't have that relationship with the audience. And so there's not a whole lot of trust, but you can do Facebook ads as well. And, hop on Facebook and you can just scroll. You can see I've got one ad right here about that. You just keep scrolling. That's the guy. If we click on this, if we click learn more, it takes us over to this one. So you can see here, but hop on Facebook, you can scroll, or you can go to, actually, this is another good example right here. Now I can't guarantee you that he's making 10K per month, but let's look. These are Adobe Premiere Pro templates. So he's selling templates for Premiere Pro. You might have been thinking until this point, this only works for coaches, consultants, people that are selling online courses or memberships, but this guy's actually selling templates, which is really cool. If you're looking for more ideas, you can go to Facebook Ads Library, hit enter, go to search the Meta Ad Library, go to all ads, and then you can type in whatever you want, like woodworking. Hit enter, and then just scroll through and see if you can find different digital products that potentially are making money, right? So I'm not going to go through all of these, but type in an idea that you have. Maybe you're interested in like AutoCAD, and I'm just kind of doing this off the cuff, AutoCAD, but you can see how you could find something for whatever niche that you're interested in. And I always do AutoCAD because there's a person that used to watch my content. I don't know if he still does, but he said, I'm in the AutoCAD niche and I'm having trouble trying to come up with ideas for monetizing. AutoCAD, and this is in Spanish. And so, if we can help him, I'm sure that we can help you too. So anyway, Facebook Ads Library is always a great place. It can be templates. And another really good place is go over to Gumroad. Gumroad.com, like this, and click on Discover. Now, again, I'm not guaranteeing you any of these are going to make you 10K per month, but if you're looking for ideas on how to get started, this is a good place. So we could go up to like filters. Let's go rating. You can always go through. Let's go click on bestsellers. And this is $127 a month for the CNC Academy membership. All right, 158 rating. And this will give you a rough idea of how much someone is making. Okay. So again, this is something that you can do if you want, if you're looking for ideas. Tall Guy Tycoon. Let's see. You can see he's got a number of things out here. But let's continue on. I always go down these side quests because I find these so fascinating that you can find a million ideas just by opening your eyes. The next one, which I think is always really funny, is the jump rope dudes. They got popular and famous teaching people how to lose weight by jump roping. So if we click on their YouTube channel, their niche is weight loss, but their sub niche is weight loss through jump roping. How awesome is that? But if we go over here and we scroll down, you can see they've got a few different courses. They have over 1.4 million subscribers. If we click on get the details for any one of these, you can see you can see approximately how much they're making, right? You can see the roadmap to the money. But I always think this is a really cool niche, sub-niche that most people haven't even thought of or considered. One of my favorite places to go is actually inside of Skool. Skool is an online membership. Actually, Skool used to be focused only on memberships, but they also sell courses as well. So for example, AI Automation Society, he can have a free membership, but inside of his membership, he can sell courses one-off. But I want to point you to The calligraphy school that has 1.2 thousand members, they're selling their calligraphy at $9 per month. But pickleball, who would pay for pickleball? Apparently 1.4 thousand members will pay $49 per month. What you can do here is you can type in gaming. You can type in the 328 members at $21 per month. You can type in whatever you are interested in. And there's a community out there where somebody is willing to pay. We could type in golf. I saw golf there. Golf. And you can see there's free. You should be able to filter these out. Free, $25 a month. But you can see here that there is a path. $179 per month, 90 members. There's a path to making money in anything. You just have to get out of your own way and be willing to take that little bit of a risk. Because the worst thing that could happen, quite honestly, the worst thing that could happen is nobody joins, right? And then you're exactly where you are right now. $179 per month times 90, that puts you at $16,110 per month. And again, that assumes that everybody is paying the full amount. Again, obviously, I don't know a lot about these. I don't know the ins and outs of their business. So these are just really strong estimations. We can type in Madden. Madden's a video game. You can see here that some people are doing Madden, 498 members, $10K per month. 720 premier destination for competitive football gaming. You could even type in something like travel. And you can see that some people are willing to pay for information. Freedom Travel Systems. 596 members, $297 per month. All right, so let's keep going. And this lady's actually inside of the wedding niche. If we look at this, and just go back one, she is selling a wedding planner and helping people get married for just $29 per month, right? And she has 159,000 members. Now, what's really interesting about her channel is she's essentially spending a lot of her time just reading Reddit stories. AITA is a Reddit story. AITA is a Reddit story. So like once a week, she's reading Reddit stories. AITA. And you can see here, if we just scroll down, a lot of her content's like about Reddit, which is really cool. Anyway, if we keep going, this is about parenting. So this is the parenting niche. She has a bunch of degrees in parenting, and on the back end, she actually has a stand store, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like stand stores personally, but you can see she's got like a little course on helping parents for $199. And then she's got one-on-one coaching. How many coaching clients do you need to make $10K per month at $9.99? 10, right? And she sold out of that. But there's so much opportunity out there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to be creative. And I wanted to post this one because she's actually, she has a software. I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to be able to get right to it, but she actually has a software that helps people post their content to multiple platforms. Let me see if I can find it. I believe, let me see. I know that she's got the software, but Blotato is what it's called. So Blotato is the software that she sells, and she makes recurring income. You can see here, $29 per month, $97 or $497 just from her software, right? And the best thing about software is if people are getting value out of it, they're getting a result, they're going to stay with it, right? That's what's really cool about software. You don't have to keep working so hard to find new customers. They're going to keep paying you as long as they get a result. And the last one that we're going to cover is on Substack. This person, Lenny, who I've never heard of before, has 1.1 million subscribers. And if we look, he's doing audio podcasts for an hour. He's got, I think, a little blog post as well. But if we click on subscribe, you can see he's got a few different tiers. He has a low tier for $20 a month all the way up to $350 per year, right? And he is doing pretty well. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to count people's pockets. This is more for you to see that there is so much opportunity out there. You might feel like nobody's making any money, nobody's spending any money, but that's not the case. You might be in a position where you're not able to spend money or your funds are limited. You might be living paycheck to paycheck, but there are many people out there. If you can help them save time, save money, avoid frustration, or make money, they'll pay you for your knowledge, information, and skill. And you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be great at what you do. You just have to kind of get out of your own way. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.